In hostels, to some extent, we can enforce lights off times. Um, but yeah, and then they will. See, they are ultimately people are going to do what they're going to do. But information, sharing of knowledge, shared decision making, and find out barriers. That's why this thing called motivational interviewing is something every physician needs to learn. Um, I think medical colleges should teach us motivational interviewing. Every salesman, pharmaceutical industry is taught, right? Motivational interviewing. But see, doctors are not taught. Yeah, it's paradoxical. See, how come doctors, we have to sell behavior change, but we are not taught motivational interviewing? Yeah.
But if I talk to the child, he is about 2 years or 3 years, natural tendency of the parents is to put him in a room, see that he has to play in his room. For fear of safety, he goes out and traumatizes himself, he don't fall there or something, and he has already. The thing is, stress is not adulthood alone. At teenagers, 45 years or 40 years, it starts right from your childhood also.
Correct.
So, what advice can you give for them?
Sure.
I think the primary advice should go only to the parents and not to the child.
Yeah, no, no, what I'm saying is everybody is a stakeholder in health. Everybody is. We assume the stakeholders are doctors and patients. No, the stakeholders are everybody. Employers are stakeholders. Media is a stakeholder. Parents are definitely, it's their child. Uh, they are everybody is a stakeholder. So I think number one is we ourselves should be convinced that this is true. Number two, once we are convinced, we should be we should use we are one of the rarest of the rare professions in the world who get a chance to tell somebody how to live their lives. Even mothers, fathers, grandmothers, grandfathers don't get that chance. We are the only people who get that chance. So our power, the moral power that we have is very, very, very high. What we do is we set our goal as Lakshmi was saying, very high. We set the bar as either I'm successful or not. But behavioral changes happen in increments. If from 11 o'clock in the morning the person starts waking up at 10 in the morning, hey, that's an improvement. So just keep nudging us along.
Just to respond to what he says is, since I'm dealing with the teenagers, one of the most important thing is to recognizing the parenting styles. There is a specific way of recognizing how the parenting styles, and it's not by telling them your style is this, it's not quantifying it, but over a period of time giving them the feedback and also sharing experiences of how certain parenting styles were successful. Why I am saying this is, for certain children behavior, the styles have to match. I'm not saying this is the parenting style. For the behavior of the child, the parenting style should match. As doctors, if we learn, that's how, probably out of my own training, this is a recognition of the match between what the parents are and how the children are behaving. How do you bring this? It doesn't happen in one day. As somebody said, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, no. If I have an interview with an adolescent, it takes 1 hour. Have I done with it? No. So we must have a follow-up, a hand-holding along with them. They need to talk to us. We need to communicate to them. They have to understand why they have to change. A lot of issues are there. So it is not possible to do in a 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Then your question is, when we do a surgical practice or some other practice, how do we handle things? The answer is there are experts to handle. Take their help. Getting yourself educated in being a parent, yes, out of interest, but sustaining it does not happen in one encounter. So there are specialists who are available who are able to address this. There are counselors. There are group societies or groups together where education sessions are happening. We have to make effort to go and attend these.
I think that is a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful thought, because we forget that I did not think about it at all. We can outsource this. As you said, time. So we can have a lifestyle coach, provided we don't say go to the lifestyle coach. We kind of make sure, like we send to physical therapy or occupational therapy, same way, if we kind of make it that it is important. You have to, this is your prescription, 3 sessions, and you have to attend this and come back. Maybe that would leverage some of it, and then we can highlight the points that we need emphasized. Maybe that's a way out. We may have to come up with creative solutions. I think it's time for dinner for everybody. Right? Everybody's tired.